Russian ships, including its illicit shadow oil tanker fleet and Chinese cargo ships, have been suspected of intentionally cutting cable and power lines in the Baltic Sea. Russia and China deny any role in the undersea infrastructure damage, and if they do admit it, they state it was purely accidental, which is hard to prove otherwise. NATO countries accuse Russia of using hybrid warfare in the Baltic Sea as a reaction to NATO support for Ukraine and its war against Russia. The challenge for Baltic nations and NATO lies in how to react to Russia's activities, as there is no internationally recognized definition for hybrid warfare, or whether it should be classified as a form of grey zone tactics. NATO countries have stated that Russia is committing acts of hybrid warfare, such as pushing refugees to the Finnish border to test asylum laws, moving border buoys on the Narva River, and using drone swarms in Norwegian waters, or delivering exploding packages. The challenge for NATO involvement is the question of whether it has a legal role in the suspected use of hybrid warfare by Russia, as it does not fall under the purview of warfare or Article 5 protections. NATO navies in the Baltic Sea appear to be ineffective in preventing hybrid attacks, as they lack the ability to enforce laws against civilian ships, particularly those not involved in kinetic attacks or piracy. If Russia protests these moves and militarizes its actions, NATO has a role. But until then, NATO's role is limited to vigilance against Russian militarization and escalation outside of hybrid warfare. Countries find it difficult to manage hybrid tactics and grey zone tactics, as evidenced by their experiences in the Western Pacific and the Baltic Sea, and need to focus their response through more aggressive law enforcement action, or use of narrowly focused but aggressively applied sanctions for actors that seek protection within non-cooperating international boundaries.